So there are quite a bunch of anime series with the overpowered main protagonist. Heroes that can take people out with one single punch or can even become gods themselves are just way too powerful for their own good. They just don't debuff everyone else with their unmatchable strength, but it also sounds ridiculous that why they're physically and mentally so strong. And, in today's video, we'll take a look at some of the top-notch anime with overpowered main character. These protagonists don't have any sort of real weakness or anything that can actually stop them at all, especially when you're rooting against them. But before we begin, I want you to remind to click that subscribe button or follow, and don't forget to click the bell button to be always updated on my latest and newest anime videos upload. So let's get started. Number 1 on our list is Disastrous Life of Seiki K Power. The sole purpose of an anime with overpowered main character is to save the world from catastrophic events and supervillains. However, The Disastrous Life of Seiki K does not follow this concept, as the main character is burdened by his own powers. Rather than saving the world, Seiki desires a normal life and finds ways to hide his psychic powers. Telekinesis, telepathy, clairvoyance and an array of other abilities make him different from others. His brilliant intellect in addition to his supernatural powers makes him a strong contender. If not for a comedy anime series, Seiki would have been a well-received superhero in the DC or Marvel comics. But, it seems like a funny story complements his character better. For number 2 we got Hellsing. Hellsing is a 2000s classic action and vampire-themed anime series praised for its over-the-top viewing experience. Set in an alternate take on the modern times, Hellsing features the original vampire Alucard, who swore devotion to the Hellsing family after his defeat at the hands of Abraham Van Helsing. As a result, Alucard started hunting vampires all around the world. Alucard is known for his bloodlust and love for violence. Out of all the anime vampires present out there, he is hailed to be the strongest one among them. Supernatural powers are his main weapon, but other than that, Alucard possesses a variety of abilities like immortality, invisibility, blood and weather manipulation that give him control over his enemies, making him the supreme leader of the Hellsing world.
I am the bird of Hermes.
3 on the list, Overlord. Isekai anime with overpowered main character is the most common thing you can come around as a fan of this genre. Overlord is another such virtual world anime based on the role-playing game that stars Ains Ul Gaon, a powerful, guild-leading wizard who can't be harmed by any physical attacks unless the weapons are actually able to crush his bones. With his magic at his disposal and mysterious items under his control, Ains is easily the most powerful character in the game. Unlike other action-packed anime, Overworld showcases Ains's unique abilities in the midst of his newfound and often hilariously tedious adventures in the MMORPG. Number 4, The Irregular at Magic High School. The story of Irregular at Magic High School is based on a web novel and takes place in an alternate history where magic is polished through technology. The series follows the lives of siblings Tatsuya and Miyuki Shiba, who tries to enroll into First High Magic High School. While keeping their connections to the infamous Yotsuba clan secret, they attempt to live their daily life in peace. At school, students with remarkable marks in magic are called blooms. Meanwhile, the other passing students are considered weeds. However, protagonist Tatsuya Shiba doesn't fall into either category. Upon taking the entrance exam, Tatsuya is found to be magically inept, as he displays extraordinary power, physical combat capabilities, and unique magic techniques, making him the irregular at a magical high school.
エイドス変更履歴の訴求を開始。復元時点を確認。復元開始。
Number 5, God of High School. When MAPPA unleashed the anime visuals of the South Korean webtoon, the God of High School fans became addicted to this series specifically for its top-notch fight scenes. The series features a gathering of the strongest individuals from South Korea possessing wild abilities via their charyuk, and Mori Jin has all that physical strength to back this up in the biggest martial arts tournament. Mori Jin was introduced as an arrogant, carefree child obsessed with fighting. However, later on, his true identity was revealed to be that of the great god Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, the leader of Mount Wagwa Monkey and one of the 9 kings of the Sage Realm. Evidently, he cannot be defeated by human beings, and to truly defeat him, another demon or god would have to do that. Six, Mob Psycho 100. Unlike other anime on this list, Mob Psycho 100 is a mixture of both action and comedy. The misadventures of Shigeo and the involvement of other side characters add a lot of fun to this series. Meanwhile, Shigeo's heroic nature during intense battles satisfies the audience with high-voltage drama and action. It's even more interesting knowing that Shigeo aka Mob is an overpowered anime character. Despite his plain look, Shigeo was born with supernatural psychic powers which enabled him to do a variety of things. But soon he realized that his powers are too dangerous to be left unchecked. As a result, Shigeo limits his power because after exceeding a certain limit he loses his control and turns into a maniac, destroying everything in his vision. Number 7, One Punch Man. One Punch Man doesn't require much of thinking to put its hero on the platform of anime with main character. Carrying the name of the series proudly, Saitama was initially an average human being until he went through intense training which completely transformed him into a superhuman. Although, he doesn't appear to be a strong being, but his monstrous strength and speed demonstrate it all. Saitama doesn't require too much hard work to beat someone, as all it takes for him to defeat his enemy is a punch. So, out of boredom he never uses his full strength. The only time he gave a little demonstration of his power was during the fight with Boros, where it took him quite a while to annihilate the enemy. But, apart from that, he always restrains himself from using his full energy. Number 8 on the list is the time I got reincarnated as a slime or Tensura. Before being reincarnated into the fantasy world of Tensura as a slime, Rimuru Tempest was an average guy named Satoru Mikami who worked at a general contracting firm. At first, he was provided with normal abilities like surviving without food and water and the regeneration power. But, as soon as he acquired a mysterious skill, Predator, Rimuru's new life in the fantasy world began to get exciting. His new skill granted him to absorb the abilities of any being and use them for his own good. With the help of this, he became almost invincible as Rimuru acquired everyone's skill whom he came across and used those abilities for his own good. Number 9, Dragon Ball. There is no need to justify that the Dragon Ball franchise is packed with dynamic anime heroes who can all easily rank in this list based on strength alone. Son Goku, the main protagonist of the series, is well known in the anime community for his power. Doesn't matter what his new Super Saiyan form is, he always looks cool and extremely overpowered. For anime enthusiasts, Dragon Ball is easily one of the most iconic shonen anime of all time, and you can easily get into it with no extra effort. Watching the star character Goku into action is pretty thrilling and fun to watch, besides remembering the fact that he was once a threat to Earth but later became its protector by using his superhuman physique and martial arts. And number 10, the last but not the least, Misfit of Demon King Academy. The Misfit of Demon King Academy, which holds the anime world record for the longest series name, is a fantasy anime series basically based on the life of Anos Voltigode. Just like any other series, magical cast and spells are the core part of this show with the addition of an unconventionally supreme mage as its protagonist. Anos is history's strongest demon king who starts his life as a student once again after getting reincarnated. Being the almighty demon king, Anos has an array of magical abilities in his arsenal that even the strongest ones fear of him. His powers range from resurrection magic to teleportation magic, and beating him by his own created methods is almost impossible.
なかなかどうして間違いだった。エミリア、お前は許さぬ。
Which one of the following anime with overpowered main character is your favorite? Feel free to comment down your thoughts and make sure to recommend to us some other anime and characters like the ones listed above. Also, don't forget to share this video with your fellow otaku friends. And that's for today's, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in next video. Goodbye.